time for the shop report with
Barbershop Jay.
What up, sports fans? Welcome to the Shop Report. I'm Barbershop Jay. I'll be your host for the day. Here's what's happening. Of course, we want to always remind you the Shop Report is brought to you by Rocket Digital Media. It's the one-stop shop for all your digital marketing needs. And of course, Eddie G's Cookies. That's right. If you want a cookie that is good, that tastes good, and ain't got all that other stuff that ain't no good for you in it. Did I say that right? Try Eddie G's Cookies. EddieG'sCookies.com. Go there and place your order today and tell them that BSJ sent you. Shout out to Detroit fan, man. He already weighing in. He said, I guess no one was early this time. Yeah, right? Oh, wow. Oh, unbelievable. Oh, they already coming. And for my folk out there in TV land, if you want to leave, obviously, your questions and comments during today's program. What happened there? Please do so. We'll throw it up on the screen, as you can see. And y'all know what's coming next. If you want to leave a question or comment that's indignant or ignorant in nature, it won't be seen on this screen. Matter of fact, here's what you'll get.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
That's right. Joining me on the program today is obviously my cat from across the way up north, Joey James, a.k.a. Double J. Tell the people what you say. Where's your intro? Should we give you an intro? Probably not. Yeah, all right. Shout it out. Oh boy, you look real good over there doing your TJ impersonations.
That's right. And I mean, late red cards. It's been a wild ride. And for the first time, I think I'm south of you and I'm north of Gully.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know which direction he going either. I don't know either. And speaking of which, we got my man D Gully from the CO Bus. I'm glad you could join us. It's the IT guy. I don't know why. Shout him out again. What the deal be?
You know.
Oh, you already know what we're getting ready to do. You already know.
You
already know. Double J, you know that I'm looking up at the right-hand corner over here. That Twitter is giving me like a red flag. Why? And it didn't do a countdown. Normally, when we get close to showtime, it's a timer. It didn't count down. Are we actually recording? Are we here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're live.
Are we? Okay.
We'll do it live. Okay, we'll do it live.
All right. This ain't the belt buckle.
Bill O'Reilly.
We'll do it
live. Yeah, anyway. This ain't the belt buckle. You want the belt buckle?
Yeah, you finna get the belt buckle. Yeah, I got you anyway.
Yeah. For me and you, because your memory's still in black and white. You was probably a switch.
Oh, that was a funny. Oh, it was actually a Sequoia. Anywho.
Yeah, so just for the record, we tried resolving the Twitter issue, and it promptly locked us for 48 hours.
Wow, unbelievable. Okay, anyway, let's start the show. All right, we got a couple of items on the menu for you all today. That's right. We got both the NFL and the Olympic storylines so far. The Olympics just started, yesterday, I believe they did. We'll get into some of that, but we're going to start with this NFL storylines. Man, oh man, oh man. Jordan Love becomes the highest paid NFL quarterback. Are you all surprised by that?
Yes.
Why?
Because
and there was indeed a world champion.
When?
I'm just saying in 2006 with no NBA players. Oh, my bad. I'm getting ahead of yourself. But anyway, go ahead.
Are, man. I mean, you talking about.
I'm just saying. No, listen, we're going to do this.
Oh, it's so forced. It's so forced.
It's not forced.
That was forced. That was
okay. I'm just saying. It's on the menu. It's on the menu.
Forced.
Okay. Anyway, why are you surprised that Jordan Love is the highest paid NFL quarterback here currently? Because why? We are not. Just saying.
Yeah. Well, I would say it's simple because of proving ground yet. There are guys that are his contemporaries that he's being compared with. Some of those guys haven't won yet at that level. I think they believe very proud. They're to make him that offer. Green Bay is very high on his expectations and that he will become that. So they want to ensure it. it's still just a surprise. Like, you know what I mean? Where have he been in the postseason to show that he's capable of delivering in that way? Not to say that he can't. I'm just saying, where is the precedent for us, the observer, right? We're not in the practice facility. We're not in the training facility. We just see what happens on Sundays. But even still, that would be enough that, like, where do we see it's coming from? Well, get your money, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no question. Well, that's aside from, I think. But I mean, it to me, it's kind of like I don't know what the word I'm looking for here, but in any other instance, when we having discussions about NFL talk, or anybody else is having discussions about NFL talk, the ideal is get your franchise quarterback. The NFL is a quarterback-driven league, right?
Right.
True.
Okay, so if this guy, whether he's actually proven it to an extent, maybe he's shown them enough that, hey, he's a franchise quarterback, and that's what they paid him according to him being a franchise quarterback. They drafted him to be, right?
Right.
And nowadays, how do you listen? This is all we living in days of instant gratification, immediacy, recency bias, all of those type of things, like right now. So ain't no 2-3 year wait no more when the John Elways and the Marinos and Bernie Kosars and what in the world? Who got their phone on? Oh my gosh. It's no.
Yo, y'all heard that?
Yes, we heard that. Yeah, this ain't Christmas.
I was waiting for like something out of Mr. Rogers.
I was too. I thought Dune or something, Star Wars, epic, apocalyptic or something like that. Anyway, in this day and age, you don't. Yeah, did I say that right? Did I say that right? Anywho, yeah, you're not waiting no more. So they saying, like, right now, like, wow, we see this guy is what we drafted him to be. Let's pay him accordingly. No? CJ Stroud? Because I am surprised that Tua talk about. Never mind. I'm not going to even try that. I'm not gonna try. In other words,
you can just say Tua, bro.
Okay, my man, the Detroit fan, man, he gets a franchise quarterback, not get a guy with 9 strong games and pay him the most ever of all time. Green Bay is all in. Also, this ain't Christmas feels like today's punch. Absolutely, this ain't Christmas. Y'all trying to tell him? Yeah. I don't. Is there again immediacy? Everybody's looking for things to happen right now. If they don't happen right now, move on to the next guy. Well, a la the Chicago Bears.
Well, I'll tell you what. Perhaps it's the way this game is played in the 21st century. And it's basically the return of the rookie guarantee. Remember the rookie contracts that were so exorbitant. Remember, was like Matt Stafford, right? Wasn't he? No, not Matt Stafford.
No.
Sam Bradford.
Sam Bradford. Wow. Yeah. Stat Bradford. Matt Stafford.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Sam Bradford. Remember, he was the kind of like the implosion of
quintessential.
Yeah. So we've quickly returned to a system where you have to sort of guarantee that franchise quarterback early, and you have to bet on it because the way the game is played. The game is. Go ahead.
So again, okay. So in the case of Tua, his feels like it was rushed because of Jordan Love's.
You know what? Yeah,
I don't think they really wanted to pay him. I don't think they really wanted to give. I don't think the Miami Dolphins really. I don't know if they sold on Tua, man.
You don't know if they're sold on Tua. Why is that? Why don't you think so?
Well, because again, I've been having this conversation back and forth on the NBA side of things with guys on Facebook. Do you remember how we talked about these side-by-side stat comparisons?
Okay.
Everything is quantitative now.
Okay.
Quantitative is telling everybody what a guy is or what a guy ain't. Whatever happened, I factor in qualitative. We've had this before, the eye test. Mm-hmm. You can look at a guy, you can look at the box score of a game and say, man, that guy had a good game. But then you call me and say, man, that dude had such and such. I was like, man, I watched that game, bro. I don't know where he got them points at because I ain't seen him. He ain't show up. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? Is seeing it versus actually seeing it versus seeing it statistically, people are just using one side of the spectrum to say, or one slice of pie to say, okay, here's a whole pie. No. I think they're looking at Tua like, yeah, okay, he put up numbers because he had over 5,000 yards or something like that, 4,800 yards passing or whatever the case may be.
Okay.
But then they wondering like, why didn't any of it equate in the playoffs? What happened towards the tail end of the season? The Dolphins were rolling early on.
Yeah.
And then what happened towards the tail end? All of those numbers did not translate themselves to what they should have done. They should have won that division. Why did they not win that division if Tua is indeed the answer?
Buffalo, man. Because Buffalo, bro. Circle the wagons, right? Right, Brother Rich? Circle the wagons.
Man,
right? Woo,
Stop.
Buffalo, yeah.
Stop. Buffalo had, Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, and then who? Gabe Kaplan?
Me on the sidelines.
Oh,
Buffalo, baby.
Stop it. I'm just saying. Double J, you going to weigh in on this? I mean, you know what? Jordan Love, the highest paid. You down with that?
It is really interesting because, again, you talked about the analytics of it, but there is an additional, I don't know about it. I don't know if I would say that. I would definitely have to take into account the injuries, the pre-existing injuries, and I know you hate that, Barbershop Jay. But
of who? Pre-existing injuries of who?
Tua. I mean, look, the fact is, playing that game, everyone is one hit away, right? It's just it's kind of that age-old concept of, hey, technically someone's closer to the finish line than I am because they're 20 years older than me. It's just they have a little bit better foresight of where they are, even though none of which is really predicted.
I think it's to address real quick, Double J. I think it's to address the tone by which we hear that. When a guy say he stay hurt, you criticizing him as if he's not trying, like as if most of these guys play recklessly so that way they get hurt. Like, nah. So I think when we hear that in conversation, because I think I take the same kind of approach, and I tried to address it with when we had Mr. Harvey on some weeks back. I tried to address the tone by which
Mr. Who?
Mr. Harvey.
Herman Harvey.
Bro.
Oh my gosh!
Did he really get sandwiched that all together?
Yeah, Mr. Harvey.
That's how I see his name on the
same. We're not the same Batman.
And with the mustache, and now we got Steve.
He played in an era where they had the name showing, right? H. Harvey. Okay, Mr. Harvey. All right.
This ain't Batman. This ain't Two-Face.
Right.
You gonna flip a coin next?
Okay,
decide what you want to call the man.
You messed up Tua's name.
No, I stopped. I stopped before I did that. I'll stop.
Listen, all I'm saying is,
and you said it again. I said what you said, Mr. Harvey.
Listen,
Mr. Harvey.
I just don't want to do the Oklahoma drill. Okay, I'm not built for it. Please, just don't put me in the Oklahoma drill.
No. I'm calling. I'm gonna call it.
No, I just don't want that. I'm showing this clip.
I'm showing this clip.
I got to spell it 50 times. Do I got to write it on the sheet of paper 50 times?
Hey, don't be like we're trying to cuss. You got to write it on the paper. Anyway,
okay,
go ahead. What was you saying?
What I was trying to say before I was so rudely interrupted by
Mr. Harvey
over here.
Okay.
Yeah, you spelled
last name Spector. Suits.
You know what?
This don't suit you well, but go ahead.
Finish your point.
I don't have a point.
I know you don't.
Okay, right.
Go ahead, Double J. Finish your point.
Go ahead, Double J. Finish his point because that was pointless.
Are you in the airplane, bro? It's not like an airplane window behind you. Are you like on a private jet?
Who, me?
Or is that a hotel lamp?
No, that would have been nice though. As much movement that's occurred, and a Gulf Stream for anyone watching wouldn't be a bad idea. So here's the thing.
We'll get to your comment here in a second.
A decade ago, we had Matt Stafford's contract that was under the microscope, and led the Lions kind of off, letting him go at about $25 to $32 million a year. We had Dak Prescott, who many at the time, I mean, all of us, I think, were in agreement, regardless of that the stats simply didn't meet the eye test. And he is now barely a top 15 paid quarterback when he was near the front of the list at one point in time. So part of the strategy now with an evolving, and it just seems like I don't know. I think since I've been a part of the show, we've had maybe 2 or 3 collective bargaining agreements where traditionally we've always argued, hey, they're agreeing to these things a week before they agreed to a new media rights deal.
Yeah.
And it literally drives us crazy. And so now what we're witnessing is what was a terrible deal, or at least appeared to be. It was actually brilliant management, knowing what's on the horizon. But
brilliant management on whose part?
On the organization's part.
On the organization.
Yeah.
They're playing the hard ball by being able to lock the person in, look like at the time, again, what would have been how can you pay him this? And then 4 or 5 years goes by within that deal, or even just 1 or 2. And now everyone else, talk about inflation, right? $25 to $32 million was your top 5. Now that's nearly a backup salary.
So who's going to be the first $100 million athlete in the NFL?
We're going to answer that question when we come back. We're going to take a break, right? We're going to take a 29-second timeout, y'all. That's right. Get you some of that doggone.
What it do, sports fans? It's your man BSJ from the Shop Report. And guess what? The shop is now open for business, baby. If you're on Facebook, go to our fan page, The Shop Report. Click on More, and then Shop to view all products. Or if you're on Instagram, click on the Shop tab to see all our products. I mean, what you want me to do? I'm selling merch here.
All right, that's right, baby. We back. Detroit Fan Man says, though, we get to your question too, Gully. So y'all want love over Tua?
I don't know. I think it's a watch.
Do we think, okay, but if we were to look at this, right? I'm not suggesting that Jordan Love has lesser than in terms of ceiling, but I think the struggle with this is Tua has Waddle and Cheetah. And yes, he's produced. But as you pointed out, the postseason results have not manifested quite yet. It's a vast difference of really perspective and optimism with the one versus the other, where, yeah, I would probably feel better, as crazy as that sounds, with Jordan Love, because again, it was 9 games, but he doesn't have those same weapons, even though I like the group of receivers that he has. I love Romeo Doubs. I love Christian Watson, and even the other kid from Michigan State that's there. That's a solid core. Yeah. And now, of course, they just reinforced the running game as well.
Yeah, I don't want to sound hypocritical here. I think that's the word I was looking for earlier. We say, okay, put this guy surround this guy with these guys and then watch what he does. Type of deal.
Like Deshaun Watson in Andy Reid's system?
Here we go. Yes, Deshaun Watson at the time. No, most definitely.
I couldn't even help. Barbershop. I saw it. I just didn't even bother to look. I was like, you walked in that door. It was like, yo, we got the plan. He Leroy Jenkins that, didn't he? I was like, yo, he walked.
I'm not worried about that. I still say, Deshaun Watson at that time, especially, okay, you put him in Andy Reid's offense, he would have won a Super Bowl, because I say Deshaun Watson was far better at that time, especially, than Donovan McNabb. And with Donovan McNabb, Andy Reid's offense got at least 2 or Super Bowl.
Yeah. So,
okay,
2-parter here. Would you rather have Donovan McNabb or Watson now?
I'd rather have
years of
Watson. Man, McNabb.
Okay,
yeah.
Do you believe that if you put Stroud?
I'm taking CJ Stroud over everybody in NFL currently except Patrick Mahomes
because of that one Instagram.
No, because that's not.
It showed that the dude. It showed that the guy got it going on up here.
No,
in a very cerebral way. But
no, that's not why. That's not why. That's not why. He got a resume. He got his NFL resume is just starting to be written.
Yes,
but his college resume.
Yeah.
Ohio State.
Ask Michigan.
Huh? What? What'd you say? What did you say? What did you just say? You just Helen.
Look, he said, "Hoo ha."
What?
It sound like Busta Rhymes in '96.
Hey
Don't
man,
it?
he listen.
Oh.
He can't help it that Ryan Day. So you saying he was okay out of all the Ohio State quarterbacks that came out of Ohio State in recent memory that you know of?
No, he is clearly
Okay, then.
clearly the best. Yes.
Okay, so now let's not talk about what Jim Harbaugh did to your favorite team, whoever that is, and everybody's team. Everywhere, Jim Harbaugh took Colin Kaepernick and made him Kaepernick. Because Colin Kaepernick was not what he was at Nevada, was what he was at the 49ers.
Colin Kaepernick wasn't bull. And
Okay, anyway, I'm just saying, let's keep rolling. Let's keep rolling. We're not finna do this all day. CeeDee Lamb is a no-show still. Jerry Jones is done, man. He done. Who he gonna pay? Did Dakota get her money? I mean, his money?
That's man. That's can't be
Oh,
dogging.
wait a minute. See the example he just gave?
What example did I just give?
The quarterback.
I said,
He's
did Dakota
barely
get
a
his
top 15 quarterback in terms of salary now?
Who?
Dakota.
Okay. Well, I mean, you know,
Call that man Dak, man.
Okay, well, dap me up too, then, bro.
Call him Dak.
Dap me up too, bro. Dap me up too, baby.
Call him Dak. No, because we can't. Because it's disrespectful to call the dude Wardell.
It's disrespectful to call the dude Harvey.
It's disrespectful not to be able to say Tua's last name and to try to do it.
No, it ain't. It's disrespectful to try it and keep trying it, and knowing you ain't gonna get it right.
Nah.
Your turn. Nah. Yeah, your turn.
It's disrespectful.
Yeah, I knew
it's disrespectful to have that hat on.
Yeah, why?
With that frowny face brim. Look
what
at
the
that.
hat got to do with anything?
Like,
oh man, leave the hat out of it, bro.
The hat looked like it was in the Looney Tunes cartoon.
You reaching right now for world champions.
Nah,
you're reaching for NBA rosters without NBA teams and players. That's world champions.
Listen, if you really wanted to talk, when we get there, you'll actually be surprised to know that Sudan made the argument that you could not.
Sudan
made the argument that you could not.
What you mean? I made the argument.
No, you could not.
Okay, anyway, we'll get there in a minute. Yeah,
this isn't a Gilbert Arenas.
Yeah, Gilbert Arenas. Yeah, that's Gilbert right down there.
Gilbert Grape. Who said Gilbert Grape?
I did. Gilbert Grape. Seedless, mind you.
Alexander the Grape.
Yeah, okay. Well, Paul Revere, okay. The town crier. Yeah, bye.
Actually went by Paul Revere's house. Still in existence.
Yeah, you know that because that horse is still out sitting out back. They ain't fed the darn thing in I don't know how many years.
$20 they want to walk through that courtyard.
Oh, absolutely not. No. You'll get 20 Monopoly bucks or 20.
Oh, y'all talking about Paul? Y'all talking about the Paul Revere? I'm over here on the Beastie Boys, License to Ill.
Oh my.
Okay, Eminem, not. CeeDee Lamb is a no-show. So do you think Mike McCarthy was about to get ousted too? He lost it at Packers, boy. You know, that's why he didn't get no extension.
Yeah.
The Cowboys are they put their fun in dysfunction. I'm sorry, Chris Canty. Oh, and by the way, did you hear what Chris Canty said?
No. Let me know.
About Browns fans. He said Browns fans were not the best fans or some of the best fans. He said Browns fans were the reason why the team moved.
Browns.
Yeah. Yeah, he said that.
Did Canty ever suit up with the Browns?
Who?
Chris Canty. He never played with the Browns, right?
No, I don't think so. No, he was the Cowboys.
Oh,
okay. Mrs. Alva's weighing in. She said, "Oh, the British are coming." Yeah, are they? Yeah. Well, tell them to hurry up and get
here.
Hey,
they're actually here in Columbus nearby.
Yeah. Because I want me a pair of British Knights. Throw back, baby.
Whoa.
Yes.
British Knights, baby. Y'all don't know nothing about that.
What if Jordan would have signed with British Knights? What if Jordan would have signed with BK?
What if Wemby would have signed with British Knights?
Right.
No. Okay.
BK.
Yeah, we're going to get to that in a minute.
Right.
Yeah.
Magazine.
The Cowboys are in disarray, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And Chris Canty, he just out of touch. Okay.
You're out of touch.
All right, Paul and Hall and Oatmeal. My gosh.
Kevin Saturdays at 9, bro. You be getting me, man. These Saturdays at 9.
Kevin Stefanski is set to call plays.
What?
Again.
Go figure this.
Okay. I'm trying to tell Browns fan 1 and 2
Why
bro.
you point down to me?
Because you brother Rich right now when he ain't
I'm on
here.
your side. Why would you point down to me?
You ain't on my
Losing
side,
the
man.
state
Please,
with me,
you
bro.
ain't even
I
side
swear,
by
the mega
side.
powers
Come on,
are
you stay on
imploding.
my
You know what?
side,
You
man.
just
Stop
leave
it.
me in the ring. Just
Stop
leave
it.
me in the ring. Go ahead.
I'm
Go
just
after
saying.
Miss Elizabeth.
All right.
Let's leave me in the
Okay.
ring getting thrashed by the Twin Towers. Just go ahead and walk.
All right. Well, I signed this
Yeah.
up for SummerSlam, so you can wait till the end because I'm telling you right now, I'm about to slam double nickels. Your boy, anywho,
Yeah, your boy.
I'm trying to figure out. I want Double J and Brother Rich to explain to me.
Yeah.
You know, them being the #1 Browns fans, how you let Alex Van Pelt go. He hired Ken Dorsey,
Mm-hmm.
and then still end
He
up
was
calling the
fired
plays.
from
What
Buffalo.
was the point? He wanted Kevin Stefanski wanted a yes man, and he knew he did not have that in Alex Van Pelt. That's what it was. That's all it is. Because Ken Dorsey was being lauded for his offense and what he did with Josh Allen. And so if you did all of this with Josh Allen, and here Deshaun Watson is coming off this major injury and all this not living up to this $275 billion contract, and you bring this guy in, the quarterback whisperer with the horse in the yard where Paul Revere was at, and then you don't, and still Kevin Stefanski still gonna call the plays. That makes no sense to me, bro. His ego, Stefanski's, is as large as Lake Erie. It's gonna be the hey, listen. That's why they hired Mike Vrabel. Mike Vrabel finna be the next Browns head coach. That's when the Browns would probably end up being what you all envision them to be.
Now, wait a minute. Based on what? What did he do with Tennessee?
Bro, listen. Give Mike Vrabel more in the cupboard, and he'll have better results in the kitchen.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
But I'm saying, man.
Okay, let me say something.
Listen. Passing wise,
take Derrick Henry off that Titan squad.
Yeah, I know.
He's not there. He's in Baltimore.
No. Hey. Take Derrick Henry off of that Titan squad. Okay.
Why do you keep giving him these? He's like, this is a silver platter to go.
And what did the Titans were in the AFC Championship? What, 3 years ago, mind you?
I think it was about 4. Yeah.
With Ryan Tannehill.
Right.
You don't even by default. The Browns don't have a better quarterback than Ryan Tannehill, who, by the way, at Texas A&M was a wide receiver and converted to quarterback. So I applaud him for being able to go in the NFL and play quarterback when he was
to be able to start as an NFL.
That is okay. But let's face it, Ryan Tannehill was not winning he wasn't taking you to no Super Bowl. He got you to the AFC Championship, but so did Mark Sanchez, the butt fumble guy.
You suggested that the
Browns have a better team than the Titans did without Derrick Henry or with Derrick Henry. Mike Vrabel ain't going to have Terrell Williams anymore. His assistant head coach, his D-line ain't going to be the same either. Come on, Jay. This ain't Christmas. Oh, my gosh. All right, Detroit fan, man. You must know Double J. How much did he pay you this week?
Double J look like Double J is looking like a PSA for Cash Explosion online.
Exactly.
He won money.
Yeah, I won $2. Yay. But regardless, the Browns have a better team and a better overall staff, minus Stefanski. Sorry about that. I'm just saying. Mike Vrabel finna be the Browns' next head coach. Watch what I tell you. And then and only then will the Browns be what you envision them to be. Believe me when I tell you that, bro.
Like Dan Campbell.
I mean, I didn't want to say it. I figured the guy in Michigan would say it, but apparently I had to say it. You know, it's the same guy that don't like Rasheed Wallace. So, I don't know what that's
he over there, Double J over there protesting that red card.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, you better.
How about that?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you want to throw that up there?
Hang on a second. Did you not look? I posted one of the videos. I didn't even think I had it.
I didn't see the videos yet. I ain't see the videos yet.
Well, he gets.
I said, hey man, who you here with? He was like, it's just me and Aiden who got a red card today. Like, he was hot. Yeah. He was hot. He was hot.
Yeah, I went out
our
there.
Host had to educate us. Look, I had a hunch that there was some shenanigans after they, 5-0, 4-0, 4-0. And then all of a sudden it's lost 1-0. And then up 2-1. And then these phantom fouls where the fouls occurring. And then you're yellow carding the player who was fouled. Like, how do you get flipped and then you're going to stop the play and then give him another one?
Mrs. Alva's weighing in. She said, and back to the sheet thing we go. Good Lord, Jay. Absolutely, yes, that's right. No, we're not going to be disrespecting Rasheed Wallace. Doggone Skippy.
Like,
that's right.
I'm in the middle.
That's right. Let me, my Detroit fan, man, he said, did y'all see Terrell Williams do the 40 up downs? If so, can we get a grade for the performance? I didn't see it. I didn't see it. What he must have been spectacular. Oh, wait a minute. No, that was Vrabel. No, you know, he talking about who's that running with the coach, with the players?
That's Vrabel.
Yeah, that was Vrabel. Who was Williams?
Touchdowns are burpees, if I understand what he's talking about.
What does oh man, what does sub sandwiches got to do with this conversation?
What?
You said blurpees.
Not blimpies.
Next topic.
Sorry. Okay. Oh, yes, indeed. Man, do not go in there. Man. All right. Yeah, but I mean, somebody tell me something, man. What was the point of hiring Dorsey? Now, mind you, I didn't like him as a Miami Hurricanes quarterback at all. He was the beneficiary of immense talent surrounded by. Okay.
I thought he was fired by Buffalo.
He was fired by Buffalo.
Right.
And the Choctaw. And the Navajo. Oh, my gosh. Yeah. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. That's right. Cheed Wallace is disrespected in the Alva household. Household. What is a household? I have no idea. I can't pronounce it.
And these Saturdays at 9, bro.
Yeah, okay. I can't pronounce my owls no more. I'm saying my owls.
It's
Anyway.
household.
Release
Yo,
the house.
hey, we gotta add that to our lexicon. Spell that out.
Okay, don't what? Don't be
HOSSOULD.
No, don't do that. Don't be disrespectful now. We're not going. I'm double nickels. We ain't finna test my abilities. We're not finna do that. No, that's not what we're finna do. We're not finna test my abilities. Not on this P program. We're not finna do that. You still didn't answer the question that was posed to you in this courtroom.
Which one?
What you mean? Which one?
First?
What?
Can I buy a vowel first?
Absolutely not. This ain't Pat Sajak. And where is Vanna White? Okay,
she gone, bro.
All right.
You know she retired, right? I think yesterday or today's the last episode.
Yeah, she retired. Don't worry about it, bro. She gonna be at the party. She gonna be at the party. Mrs. Alva saying, wait for what? We all need to give Jay a congrats. Oh my gosh, no, we don't. We're not doing that here. No, we're not. Okay, all right. You know what, Miss Alva? That's it. Your ghetto pass been revoked. That's it. That's it. That's it. No more 99th in St. Clair for you. That's all. That's it for that right there. So again, do you think Stefanski should be calling plays? His ego is gonna get watched.
No, I don't. Yeah, that's again. We were both on the same page with that. It just seems peculiar that
because they could have just kept Van Pelt.
Yeah. Someone with the acumen to be able to deliver in times where, for example, let's say the game gets ahead of them or gets out of your control. Someone to be able to be on your right side to be able to help temper that, right? To be able to help complement that instead of you want being known as the guy. But we'll see.
Get ready for Mike Vrabel, people. I'm just letting y'all know it's gonna go down. Watch what I tell you. NFL.
Oh my.
NFL introduced teams. That's what I was getting ready to say. Woo! Do not go in there. NFL teams introduce skull caps for the Guardian caps. They capping. The NFL is capping, man. Did you see? I wish we had to throw the picture up there, man. Did you see
what?
Yeah, Double J, I ain't send you the picture.
Oh, if you put it in the Discord, 1 second. Hang on.
Yeah, I did. I think I sent you the picture. I'm finna send it to you now. Bear with us here for a second, you all. I got it. I just didn't know. I thought he had it. Oh my gosh.
No,
yeah.
You sent it in here. Hang on. I remember it.
I sure did. I wish you'd throw that up there. Yeah. Gully, get ready. Because it looked like, don't scratch your head. Because it looked like your hairstyle looked like what we getting ready to show you. That's what they wearing now.
Oh, then they good then. Then they A1. If the team's looking like this, they're A1. Okay. Shout out to Andy the barber.
Yeah, Andy the barber. Bam, bam. All right.
Together.
Absolutely. Yeah. Skull caps. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Click him on. You want me to? Yeah, there we go. Can you widen it or?
Yeah, they actually do look like what I got going on.
Yeah, I just told you that.
No, that's about all it's gonna do.
All right. Well, anybody and everybody can see that. What is the point, man?
So that way you can see the logo.
No. I'm talking about what's the point of the guardian playing in the games, real games, full games with guardian caps on?
Because
well, then they need to add flag 2 then.
Are you serious, Barbershop?
Well, what do you mean? Look at this here.
Are you serious, bro?
Bruh, make it flag tackle football.
Why? What are you saying? Like, no,
well,
listen,
it's flag guardian cap, skull cap football.
No, look, they look crazy. They do. It takes some getting used to. But, bro, we talking about eras where technique is going further out the window. Plus, we're dealing with stronger athletes.
Bro, this ain't gonna keep. That's not gonna prevent nobody from getting hurt, bro.
Concussions? You don't think these gonna prevent concussions? That what you say?
No, I don't. No, I don't.
What do you think it's for then?
I know what it's for. I said I don't think it's just because that's what it's for. Don't mean it's gonna prevent it.
You don't think it's going to reduce the likelihood of concussion?
Okay, reducing and prevent it is 2 different things.
I know that we can't prevent anything.
Okay, you know well then
reduction.
Say everything or reduction. Okay,
I
maybe
said reduce them from the beginning. You didn't want to talk about prevent. I said reduce.
You said prevent. Yes, you did. You said you don't think
it's a prevention of a number is a reduction in the number of occurrences. The result of prevention happening.
Prevent means to eliminate.
Okay, so
completely.
If a reduction happens over the volume,
you don't eliminate it.
Hold on. Excuse me.
Excuse yourself.
If we say 100 things happen 100 times in one span of time,
okay,
but then the same thing we're looking at happens 75 times, has a prevention of 25 times occurred?
A reduction, yes. A prevention, no.
Okay, if a reduction doesn't occur, is because 25 times where it happened before it was prevented.
You can prevent forest fires by not smoking what Snoop Dogg was holding. With all due respect, him and Ali should have never have been carrying the Olympic torch. I'm just saying. Okay? I'm just saying. And I'm just yeah, there you go.
You did not do the
I'm just listen. Hey, listen, y'all know Ali is my dude. I'm just saying I was nervous for him, man. I was nervous, man. I thought he was gonna burn the village down. I'm just saying, but I'm thankful he didn't.
No.
And Snoop Dogg was looking at that torch like ooh wee. I can't wait to light some with this. No, he shouldn't. No.
Oh my God.
Anyway,
could you imagine?
The
100-year.
Yeah.
Never mind. Okay. I'm not even going there.
I'm just saying. Anyway, listen. You can prevent forest fires, meaning they won't happen if you don't do this. Now they ain't saying about reducing forest fires, but the point is, okay, a reduction in does not eliminate 10. All right, say that fast 2 times. That's right. Marinate. I'm just saying. This does not do anything. Come on, Jay, baby. You're going to give your girl a call? I'm still waiting. Oh, my God.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, my gosh.
Saturdays at 9. You did this.
You did
this. Gosh. Oh, my gosh. I believe. I believe somebody in Mrs. Alvin.
Hall and Oates. Go for it.
Okay. Absolutely not. I can't go for that. I can't go for that. I can't go for that. That's what I tell you right now, buddy. Can't go for that. All right. Oh, wow. This looks like the first step to Michelin Men Football League. If linemen want to play pillow ball on the line, who are we to stop them? This is no doubt safer, if only just a bit. Okay, so. Oh, boy.
The Michelin Man Football League?
Yeah, the Michelin Man Football League. Exactly. Thank you. So Detroit fan man, okay, are you with it or aren't?
He's with it. He's saying if it reduces it by a little bit, if there is a slight reduction, which means the prevention of certain occurrences over a volume, over a large extrapolated amount of the segment of the sector, then it's helpful.
Okay. Can't do that. Oh my gosh.
Gully.
Oh my goodness. Whatever the case may be, Gully. Yeah. In other words, you said all that to say that. Because I mean, at the end of the day, man, really, this is what NFL football then came to.
Yes, Guardian caps, bro. This is not like this isn't
It's still a collision sport.
exactly. So what are you hating on?
I'm not hating
That's
I don't
anything.
actually a
understand
good
why
point.
I don't
And
understand.
what I'm telling you is this: that listen, this ain't nothing. This is this all is to sell you more merchandise. Now you're gonna have people downtown who don't even play in the NFL wearing these. Talking about,
Yeah,
look
that's
what I
gonna be
got.
funny,
Just
man.
like they
And
wear
listen, everybody
jerseys.
gonna
That's what I'm
look.
trying.
Listen.
That's what
I
this is.
understand the Roblox kits is coming, bro. Like I
That's
get
what
it.
I'm trying to say.
I
That's
get
what's
it,
happening
bro.
here.
I get it. I'm ready for it.
Man, stop
Man,
it.
you got your Roblox hat? Come on, man.
Man, stop it. If that's the case, put this thing on the inside of the helmet.
So is it going to take away from the logo? If you remember, at one point in time, they talked about having essentially sponsorships on other areas, including the helmet.
Mm-hmm.
You mean like
So
the NBA got it on the jerseys?
Correct. So because again, nothing in their mind is sacred anymore. And so looking at it, as you see, there's no logo whatsoever.
On the left side, but the
Yes.
Guardian cap with the skull cap, it is.
Mm.
You see the Washington Commanders? That's just it. That's what it is. So you're going to have a Guardian cap and then a skull cap over the Guardian cap with the team's logo on it.
So a hat for the helmet.
Yes. A hat for the Guardian cap.
We're putting do-rags on the helmet now?
Yo, I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
Of course
I'm
you
here
are.
for it.
Of course you are.
For it, man.
CB4.
I'm here for it.
CB4. He's got. He didn't get a part in. He didn't get a part in the movie. Now you know what I'm saying. He's trying to relive his glory days. Yeah.
I'm
All
here.
right,
for
whatever
it.
you say, Chris Rock Tucker.
I'm here.
The rule is it's the player's choice this year. If they want to wear these pillows, it's on them. As long as performance maintains, the sound of football is muted by the pillows. No more crash. Yeah, that's until you're a fantasy player. The guy you supposed to be in your lineup that week ain't there. Yeah, you can mute the sound all day, but you can't mute that.
Wait a minute. What do you mean by that? How wouldn't they be there based off of you're suggesting that a different type of injury could be a result by the new variable?
I'm saying this is an attempt to sell you more merchandise.
You don't think it's helpful at all?
Man, if
we see NFL branded do-rags, you're right. I will
That's
at that point. I will
but I'm
throw it
saying,
in.
yeah, no, of course it's going to be that. What I'm saying is you don't believe it. You don't believe it's a net benefit at all.
Hey, listen, I don't believe. I believe whatever the reduction is, it ain't enough that just gonna make that big a difference.
Well, hang on a second, and this is where I'm going to disagree with you.
Well, that's not surprising.
Here's why, right? We're always looking at things analytically, and if my ultimate goal as a team owner or commissioner was to have an additional week, well, if I just reduced 25% of significant injuries, that implies all things remaining constant, I could maintain that same injury number by adding the additional week.
I'm saying that the NFL being what it is in nature, this will not decrease injuries tenfold. You're still going to have, listen, because the way people have talked to me about it, they'd be like, oh man, like this is going to eliminate the blue tent. It's not. Okay? It's not. And if this is somehow in correlation to you getting an 18th game, oh, please. Yeah, that pales in comparison. You ready? That 18th game, man, stop it. Yeah, stop it. This is the trade-off. You get a skull cap over the cap, you know what I'm saying? Peel your cap back, Cappy, Pondexter.
Cap back. Whoa. What happened here? Peel your cap back. What are we talking about here?
Oh, man, the NFL is capping. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. They capping. Man, hey, we tell you what, we're going to give you all the 18th game. And then, the players get the option. Okay, got you. Right. You get the option.
You know what? For fantasy folks like myself who have in a 10-man league, as an example, want to expand that playoff pool in order to, at the very least, give yourself an additional shot, no matter how rough the season goes. This would allow for it.
Okay, Detroit fan, man. Linemen banging each other every day, every play, all day, every practice, mostly all week. Want to take the airbags of the cars too? I'm so glad you said that because guess what? Once upon a time, there was no need for airbags in cars. You know why they need airbags in cars? Because the material that they're using to make cars is crap.
Well, no.
Yes,
disagree.
yes, it is. Stop it.
No.
Man, stop it. Yes, it
So
is.
how did that go in the 1960s? Only one of us can actually tell.
Well, I don't know who that one is.
Wait a minute. If we want to take the car argument, look.
There's no argument.
There is an argument. Listen.
No, it's not.
No,
Stop
there
it.
is an argument. When we talk about safety.
Cars are made out of fiberglass now.
Yes, because
plastic.
Listen,
so you need something, to prevent folks from, man, please.
that.
Man, when they was making that Ford Fairlane, that Galaxy 500 that your grandfather owned, you're going to hit a tree and knock the tree down and only scratch the bumper. These cars now, man, please, you tap the bumper and the whole front end of the car, even though you can tap the bumper from the back, but the front end of the car be smashed up. Yeah, the materials that they're using to make cars in totality are tremendously, horrendously. Listen, I tell you what.
You know what? You're using that car analogy, and if we're going to agree with you, which I will agree with this portion of it, the cars today are disposable. So
so is this cap. Dispose of it.
No, but you're suggesting then the players are disposable.
No, they're not. The players are commodities, the owners anyway. Let's not even go there.
So why not protect them by having an extra hat on?
What about, you think protecting what? Get the boy, you about to. I need a. Well, how about protecting them about preventing it?
There are. That's what the cap
there
is.
are not.
That's what the cap is. That's what the
are we still talking about football?
I don't know what he's talking about, but we can ready to take another break. We're gonna
go get Magnum.
Man, go get some. Oh my gosh, get a cookie.
I'm Jordan Gudeman, and I'm the founder and CEO of Eddie G's Cookies. I was first diagnosed with a nut allergy when I was young. At the time, there weren't a lot of labeled items that said if there may contain nuts or there are nuts in the food, so my brother and sister and I baked a lot at home, and we enjoyed treats from mixes and things like that, but I noticed that it was not the same as what my friends were enjoying, and I started making up my own recipes. When it was time to pick a career, I decided to start a bakery so I could share my treats with everybody else. When I started creating my recipe, I was taking in all the things that I thought I was missing out on. A soft, chewy center, a crisp outside crust, and a taste that is just like it came out of the oven at a bakery. When I put all those things together, I'd come up with a recipe for a dream cookie. Eddie G's Cookies only uses the finest ingredients. We have all natural flavorings, no preservatives, and every cookie is made in a nut-free environment. The best part about Eddie G's Cookies is that they can be delivered right to your door. You can share them or not. We won't tell.
Make sure.
All right, we are back. We'll get to your comment in a second. What were you saying, Double J? This is going to prevent what? This is going to, no, not even prevent.
Oh,
wow, really, Doc? Well, where them
it may not completely prevent them.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Exactly. Yeah.
What is going on?
Yeah, leave it to Doc, right? Leave it leave it to Doc. Oh my gosh, this guy.
Hickory, right what? Hickory Doc.
Yeah.
Hickory Doc.
Yeah. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck
really?
If a woodchuck could chuck wood? I wish I could. Yeah, I bet maybe I should. Hey, and a better chance to make it out alive. Doc, you need to stop. Okay, no more comments from him, man.
What are the symptoms?
Yeah, Doc over there. He over there. He got some crab cakes or something going on. I don't know what he got. Some Old Bay seasoning. Oh my God, them caps are a great idea. Of course, you would think so. Of course, I mean, you on Double J side, you don't like Rasheed Wallace either, so I'm not surprised by that. But what exactly? Okay, so you wearing the caps. you wearing the Guardian cap over. Why not make the inside of the helmet? That's what I don't understand. Make it whatever you're putting over on top of the helmet. I want something closer to my brain to protect my brain, not something on the outside of the thing that's supposed to protect my brain.
Bro, we are human beings with endoskeletons. What are you talking about?
Okay, now you just got to tell us about his 8th grade science project. My God, man. Okay, we get it. You had a skeleton for you. You won the science fair. Whoopty doo.
What are you talking about?
This dude right here, man. Maybe it's too much. The doc said maybe it's too much material on the inside. Might make it uncomfortable for players. No, I'm not buying that either. Because ask Jason Kelso, the safety for the Bills. Did you ever see his helmet? Scooby-Doo moment. Anyway, go. If you listen, anybody want to know about this? Now, see, this is where I'm coming from. I wasn't gonna pull this out here now. Go look up this. He was in the playoff game. 34-30 was the score. Clay Matthews intercepted Jim Kelly right at the Browns goal line. You know what I'm saying? To propel the Browns to the AFC Championship, where once again John Elway did us in. But anyway, that's another story for another day.
Okay.
But Jason Kelso was a safety for the Bills. Go look up his helmet, a picture of him and his helmet. Exactly. Yeah, it looked like the Holiday Inn Express up top. He had a whole hotel. Okay, he had helmet cam before it was helmet cam. At least that's what it looked like. So I'm not buying it. Put it on the inside of the helmet. Put it on the inside of the helmet. You put it on the outside of the helmet. Listen, if it reduces by more than half, fine. I get it. Imagine that with all that extra padding in it. Them players gonna feel like a bunch of bobbleheads running around out there. Well, they're gonna listen. They're gonna look like it anyway. What you talking about? Feel like they're gonna look like bobbleheads out there anyway. My gosh, man, stop it, man. You know y'all need to quit. So, but y'all cool with it, right? Okay. So you saying all players should be wearing these, right?
To some extent, right? I think it's based off of the data. We can potentially now make the case for an additional week of football, if not two.
Bro, if this is what the NFL is doing to make the case for an additional week of football, I'm not buying what they
at the very least. And I'm going to point this out as well. Here's an additional caveat: is what it would do is it would push the Super Bowl by 1 week. What that happens to do is allow Super Bowl Sunday to then be on a Monday, which is the following Monday, of course, the next day is a holiday.
Man, they're doing this to try to placate the fans, man, and all in the name of player safety. I mean, stop it. I ain't buying. I tell you what, not at all. It should be optional for the players. It is optional, Doc, but let me tell you this. May he rest. Be wearing one of these and Sean Taylor in the game. It's coming off. I'm just saying. Okay. Yeah, it's coming off.
Hey, but imagine that, though. Imagine the highlight from that. Knock his Guardian cap off.
Why, you want to wear one? Do you want one? So I kind of want my D linemen to wear them just to jump up and widen their size in each throwing lane. It'd be safer. And plus, I can sell more merch. That's the whole point. Yeah, exactly. Stop selling merch. They're selling merch here. We are too. You know what I'm saying? Well, we sell them, but anybody ain't buying. Yeah, okay, because I ain't buying what they selling. I'm just saying, okay, y'all like it. All right, I don't. You know, I don't think it's gonna do what everybody wants it. You know, I know they all want it to be la and strawberries and shortcakes. No, the NFL is a collision sport. Okay, just like the Honda's car testing sites, crash sites.
Strawberry shortcake.
What happened?
Like strawberry shortcake. Lil Debbie made some banging strawberry shortcake.
Okay, well, let me tell Mr. Harvey. Maybe he might care. Okay, I'm saying, you know what I mean? Maybe tell him. Yeah, all right. Anyway, and then lastly, for our NFL storylines, unless you all had something else y'all wanted to add, did the Lions season just go down the tank even before preseason? Bagley, the kicker, is out for the season. Yeah.
But
he was wearing a Guardian cap. Yeah, kick that.
They actually, I thought it signed the kicker from the AFL or UFL, I guess it would be now.
K. York. Yeah, good luck with that. Yeah. And Ray Finkel's in the game.
Finkel and Einhorn.
Yeah, laces out. Laces out.
Laces out.
Yeah. I'm just saying the Lions season just could have probably went down. Man, do you understand the value dipity of the kicker? Yeah. Wow. Yeah. I'm making up words as we go along, baby. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. Keep your mouth closed.
I thought he was going to talk about the Hulkster.
Who was the Hulkster?
Creative Control Hogan was there with Dan Campbell. I thought that was the angle.
And Clarissa Shields.
Oh, yeah, no.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, she was there too.
She fighting this weekend. Oh, tonight.
Yeah,
up in Michigan. What
yeah,
happened?
Right.
She was there.
Right.
I don't know. Were they both there at the same time? Her and Hogan?
You know what? I seen her at a Pistons game.
Yeah.
I want to say last season.
Yep.
But yeah, about annually now she makes her, she gets a LCA for her fights and rightfully so. Fantastic.
Really?
Doesn't get enough pub, in my opinion.
No, she don't. She don't.
No.
For being as great as she is as a fighter. And then, if I'm not mistaken, right? Didn't she? Has she also competed in MMA yet? Right? She's done an MMA fight, right?
I believe she did at least one.
Yeah, but it's a promotional thing, and I really don't like saying this, but I will say it. When Layla Ali, she had gone for her. Layla Ali was cold, number one with the hands. I ain't taking that, but she was Ali's daughter, and she had that look.
Yeah,
you see what I mean? It's a promotional thing too.
And
Clarissa don't have that look.
Prime Layla versus Clarissa. Who you got?
Layla.
Prime Layla versus Clarissa.
I'm taking Prime Layla.
I'm taking Clarissa,
and I'm biased saying that. I'm not even.
That's fine. That's fine.
It's not a boxer's perspective.
That's fine.
Okay.
I think Clarissa.
Listen here. I know Yaya McClain. Johnny McClain was when he was in the ring. Okay. Shout out Johnny. Yaya, holla at your boy Jay. Okay. I remember when he was married to Layla. Okay. Down there in the ATL. I'm just saying. Have y'all ever seen her? Okay, I'm taking her no matter what.
Seen her?
Oh boy, my gosh. This dude in the old R&B sensation. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. Heck, nabbit anyway. Detroit family. Detroit fan man says, pour one out for Am I saying his name right? Badgley. Oh boy.
Here we go.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Well, at least I'm not calling him Harvey. Torn leg on a vet kicker smells like early retirement for the money. Possibly.
A torn leg?
Yeah.
His whole leg got torn?
Well, I don't know if it's that deep. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you get one of them airbags. It's UFL season in Motown. Anyway, and Doc weighed in again. He said, we made it to our finals with no kicker. Better than your Cowboys and Browns. Here we go. See what I'm saying? Wow.
Who is we?
All right. I don't know who Doc talking
what
about.
Finals?
Yeah. He talking about the NFC Championship, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What
finals?
Listen, this ain't the Pistons in Auburn Palace or Auburn Hills, okay?
Or America's Got Talent finals.
Exactly. Or America's talentless.
Everybody was blind for around there.
Yeah, everybody was kung fu fighting too. Anyway, Detroit fans.
Those chicks was fast as lightning.
Yeah. So Jeff Risdon claimed more guys on the team knew C. Shields than Hulk Hogan. Which
wow.
If you're old yet, I guess. Yeah, both visited camp.
Jeez. Wow, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah, I don't know. Was that a shot? Was that a dig at me because I'm 55?
No. If you want it to be.
Well, really? That's why we finna move on. We can ready to get off this NFL stuff because we can remove some Olympic type stuff because I'm ready to crack your skull. That's right. All right, that's it for the NFL storylines.
No, I got a Guardian cap. You good?
That's not what that's called.
I got a Guardian cap like Juggernaut.
No, that's not. If anything, it's called Cradle Cap.
It's the Juggernaut.
Okay.
Hey, pop the top on that cap.
Okay.
Go ahead, pop the top on that cap.
What cap?
Talking about Cradle Cap. Pop the top.
I already know. Listen.
Listen.
I already know.
You see me again. Shout out to Andy.
Okay. And Bagley suffered a torn hamstring ahead of practice session, requiring surgery and ruling him out for the 20th. Yeah, that's wow. Thanks for the detail, Detroit fan, man. DFM, baby. Yeah, for the details on that right there. Yeah, that's what I said, man. Detroit season. Detroit basketball. Just saying, you heard what Chauncey Billups said. Anyway, that ain't what we're talking about. Let's keep the show rolling. We're gonna
come on, give me
this Olympic talk. All right, in our Olympic storylines, in 2006, Greece eliminated Team USA men, obviously, in the Olympic hoop competition with no NBA players. World champion? The
Excuse me.
definition
In
of?
2000 what?
I said 2006.
They did what?
They didn't have no NBA players on their roster. Greece didn't. Greece
Oh,
didn't.
really?
They ain't had no NBA players on. They won gold. Yeah, and you win a silver. Not. You need to get in that synchronized swimming. That's what you need to do. Got a private message here. Bear with me, y'all. Okay, I got you, Double J. It's all good. Yeah. Yeah. What was you saying?
No, I'm good.
No, yeah. Gamma. Look it up. There you go. Look it up. Look it up.
Looking this up.
Look that up. Look it up.
In 2006.
Yeah, Greece, world champions.
In front of a Greece men's national basketball team. You talk about in the FIBA?
I don't care what it was. World champions.
No, it was in the FIBA. I'm not disrespecting it.
I'm just saying. All I know is, listen, you go through the details all you want to. I don't need to know nothing else except the fact that Greece won with no NBA players. They won it all. So therefore, thus, they are considered to be and can claim to be world champions. You can't be a world champion if you play in Houston.
CJ Stroud.
Don't be doing that. We wasn't saying all of that when CJ Stroud was at Ohio State. Yeah. I'm just saying. Anyway, the opening ceremony was lightweight terrible. What's with the drag queens, bruh?
In the Last Supper?
Yeah. What's the whose idea was that? I wonder.
That was that
threw me for. Yeah. I get it. You know, we want to be different and all of that, but that was and that's why it rained on their parade. I'm just saying.
It took it.
I was taken aback.
Yeah,
I could have taken back.
Well, it made a political statement. When you say political or religious statement at a time where really in the terms of the Olympics, we really don't see that.
I don't understand that, bruh. It did not fit. That whole thing just did not. It didn't fit.
Yeah.
Mrs. Alva went in. She said, "No, that was disrespectful." What was disrespectful, Mrs. A?
She's agreeing with what we were saying.
Oh, wait a minute. He said, DF man. He's saying, all I can say, that ceremony was French. Man, who is this guy, man? He needs to host a show. Trust me, you can have it. You can have it. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, that was really, I saw the opening ceremony, and I was bewildered. Like, I get, who had the last Olympics? Was it Seoul? Was it Korea?
Japan.
Oh,
way to lump them all together there, BSJ.
Oh no, hey, no.
Gilbert Arenas.
Oh my gosh, don't do me. Oh really? Now, oh really? There you go. Give me that. I'd rather you call me Anthony Bennett. I'm just saying. I get every country has to have their own theme, so to speak. To try to set themselves apart from everybody else who done it prior to them. I get that, but that right there, make it make sense. That's all I'm asking. Did it make any sense?
What did that have to do with sports?
I mean, they took a time, right? You know what I mean? It was a poor comparison to, in my opinion, a poor comparison to what happened in 1968. What happened in
68? Oh, you mean a statement? That's what they were doing, trying to make a statement?
Wow, yeah. It was an attempt to make a statement, yeah. And
but okay? All right, so let's follow that then. Okay, I'm with you if you want to make a statement. But at that juncture, the opening ceremonies, I thought Snoop Dogg carrying the torch was a statement enough. Okay,
right?
Because I was expecting him at some point to sit down with that sucker and blaze one. I'm just I was like, ooh, because you see, he was looking at, he's like, man, that's a fire. Now that's a fire.
All right, what I can do with this, things I can do.
I'm in agreement with Doc for once. That opening ceremony was preposterous indeed, to put it mildly. Yeah, I mean, but if you want to make a statement, like I said, Snoop carrying the torch was statement enough. Okay, you don't need to say nothing else. Like, woo! I thought everybody in the Olympic Village was going to be riding on cloud 9. Y'all let Snoop carry the fire? Oh no. He said, well, they may have made Detroit fan man. He said, well, they may have made a statement, but they also had a fashion show in the Minions. In the Minions cameo. Oh my, this guy here, I'm telling you. Yeah, that was just I couldn't believe it. I mean, what else can you really say about the opening statement? Okay, but so far the events that you all did, how many? He should have fired up one for that opening. That's Doc. That's what I thought was going. That's what I thought was going to happen. Listen, there was a picture of Snoop looking at the flame. Now maybe he was saying, "Man, I can't believe from whence I came to where I'm at." Maybe it was a moment of soaking it all in. But the way he was looking at that flame was like he was like. Woo! It wasn't gonna be no coronas afterwards. I tell you that. You got any more comments here? So, is there anything from day 1 or day 2 so far that you all have found interesting? Or Katie Ledecky won bronze. I'm surprised at that.
Have you otherwise ever heard of? Again, bravo to Celine Dion at least, and for the metal band. They were actually. I want to point this out,
especially with all the health, her health issues.
Yeah. Well, she has stiff person syndrome. I thought that was a title only for you.
Oh my gosh, here we go.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
That's brutal. See, we gonna get fined. See, we about to, you know what?
Oh my gosh.
It's been fun, y'all, but we gotta run. Check us out on.
No, we gotta skedaddle because that right there. Yeah, now he gonna run.
He left. Yeah,
ain't that nothing? It was a moment of the lucky. Their laws different over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're lucky their laws are different. Yeah, they lucky their laws are different. You ain't lying. That wouldn't have. I don't know if that would have flew. Right, this guy right here. Don't run now, stiff man syndrome. Anywho.
No, that's really what she has. Stiff person.
Stiff person syndrome.
That's interesting. I didn't know that was a thing until you just mentioned it.
Right.
Again, I didn't either. I thought,
her performance was dope. I mean, I've always liked Celine though. Beautiful voice she has, no question. But you couldn't tell. Well, maybe a little, I guess.
She was a little stiff up there.
Yeah. Oh, what? Really? You see, Gully? You see this guy right here? You see what he's doing right now? Yeah, I'm telling you, I don't want to be nowhere near this guy. Nowhere near this guy when the stuff come from the sky. I'm just saying. Bye. Yeah, but other than that, man, I'm surprised that Katie Ledecky, looked like she may have lost a step or two. Yeah, get him, Mrs. Alva. Oh, now you want to jump in there. Get on him. Get with him about that, what he doing over there. I don't understand this guy. Yeah, but outside of that, when does basketball start? Tomorrow?
No, it actually already started. I was getting updates while I was right after I'd seen you.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Greece,
Gully, did he tell you? Did he tell you I was out? We linked up earlier today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Well, since I was, a mere 20 minutes from you, Gully, and I thought I, potentially was going to go to that crew game, and obviously, had I known the show was going to start when it did, I probably would have, because I would have had a good hour plus in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't have really mattered. Given that the Columbus Crew, they're not really all that great this year. No offense, because I do like the crowd. Been meaning to get
we defend the champs though.
Of what?
MLS.
But you're not world. Are you? So you're world champions. Here we go again. You gonna find a reason? Oh, that's what I'm asking the question.
Nobody said that.
Okay,
Nobody said that. Nobody said that. Nobody inferred that at all.
Okay.
Nobody said that. Nobody inferred that at all.
Well,
defending MLS champs is what I said.
All right. Well, you can take your inferences and anyway.
However, MLS does have teams also in Canada, and they do. They're just starting actually another competition here next week. Actually, I believe some of the games will be in Columbus as well, with Liga MX as well.
Yes, they're taking that. I want to say, is it like an all-star game?
They just had that actually as well. Yeah, so a lot of good things going on.
Were they wearing Guardian caps?
Great week down here.
Were they wearing Guardian caps? Because when I saw today, I saw the kids. Caps. I didn't see kids out there with Guardian caps. Let me tell you something right here. Professional bull riders don't wear Guardian caps. NFL players shouldn't wear Guardian caps. Just have skull caps to be basically wave caps on top of them. Okay.
You know what?
No, which is more dangerous?
Pop the top on your cap.
All right. I don't have none. I'm flat on the top. I got mine is missing. If I take my hat off right now, I'm trying to tell you, you see flies taking off and landing. This is an airstrip. I'm not. I'm just, ain't no shame in mine. I'm 55, man. You keep living. That's what you do, young
You
fella.
the speed limit.
Oh man, I gotta give you a button for that.
Yo, you the speed limit this year, bro.
Yeah. All right. Outside of that, I mean, anything else you all find interesting? The boxing, the curling. Hey man, did you know cornhole, man, is like really?
Yeah, that should be. I could, man. Listen, that's cool. It's
Bro,
a
they
game.
giving out. Bro, they give Winthrop is giving out scholarships, man, for cornhole.
I may end up using my college eligibility then.
Yeah,
I'm trying to tell you, bro.
I'm here for
going
it.
back to school like Rodney Dangerfield.
Right.
He got that George Jefferson.
Oh,
Doc. I hope you eat. I hope your wife feeds you spam for dinner.
That's
so. This is former Chelsea goalkeeper Petr Cech, and
it looked like
was he ahead of his time?
No, yeah, but why is he wearing that?
Well, he's a goalie.
Oh well, okay, got you.
Yeah, it has it has a goalie. That seems kind of interesting.
Yeah, but not as an NFL player,
right? Because you're normally really connecting with the ball.
You're doing headers.
We're gonna see Barbershop Jay walking around in one of these pretty soon.
Absolutely, no, you're not.
One.
Yeah, no, you're not.
Had one.
No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. If you just in case you do see me, what's gonna have hair on? I'm gonna have mine customized. They're gonna be calling
hair plugs.
They're gonna be calling me Toupee J, baby. You know
Toupee J. Oh man.
Yeah, boy, I'm gonna have mine linked up, boy, with some chia pet sauce. I'm trying to tell you.
Chia.
Yeah, if I do it, they don't want to see me in this. I'm trying to tell you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be like Rick James, baby, busting out. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, all righty then. On the soccer side of thing, on the USA, on the Olympic side, the USA defeated New Zealand. Double J, is that good or bad?
So something needs to be done because what you see on the women's side, the Olympics uses the actual, what we would call the best possible roster. On the men's side, it's not a FIFA sanctioned event. And so what you have is really a mixed bag of players. And so, Kylian Mbappe from France, Christian Pulisic for the United States. And it's just, again, a really strange thing in dynamic with what's going on. But obviously they got thrashed prior to and against the host nation. And unfortunately, they were, at least, or rather fortunately, they were able to bounce back.
What do you mean it's not? What do you mean it's not a FIFA sanctioned event?
Yeah, so basically with those types of events, think of it like trying to relate it to something where the players are allowed, they're granted relief, they're allowed to leave their club in order to participate.
Okay, all right.
And because it's not and that probably has a lot to do with the liability insurance, in terms of if it is a FIFA sanctioned event versus if it's not. We see this all the time with the World Cup. Again, we have naturally you have your best roster possible. But for this, again, it is for now on the women's side. It'll be really interesting now that the women's game in soccer has grown globally. The
women's
that way.
Soccer squad, they better than men.
Wait a minute. Are you saying?
Oof.
Are you saying talent wise? That's a better collection of talent against the world. Or are you saying that the women's team can beat the men's team?
No, I'm not saying the women's team can beat the men's team. I'm just saying the women look better at doing what they doing than the men do.
Okay.
I mean, you got to figure a couple clicks back when Han Solo was on the squad, she was doing her thing.
Han Solo would have been a man.
I know what Han Solo would have been, but Hope Solo. So it was a play on. Oh my God, this guy right here. You know what I'm saying? How much Chuck could
You just got through talking
Don't
about
do that,
queens,
Google,
and
sir.
then you say Han Solo.
I'm just saying.
You know what?
The way she played, man, was like no
That means she
reckless
shot
abandon.
first.
reckless abandon with like Han Solo flying the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, like
Not the Millennium Night.
she's
Riding what now?
Huh? What happened?
He said a Honda Falcon.
I said Han. No, I did not.
He said a Ford Falcon. He said a Ford Falcon. You remember?
I said
Ford
Millennium Falcon. Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Whatever. But speaking of FIFA, how is it that if this not FIFA sanctioned or whatever the case may be, how were they able to take points from Canada? 6 points, I believe, from Canada for the drone use. Who says you can have a drone? Yeah, really.
It's a gray area.
Oh boy, another Belichickism. Gray areas.
Hey, so did you hear this about Tom Brady, that they were practicing outside with Tampa and they were going to start running plays, and he stops the practice and looks at the coaching staff like, we can't do this out here. And they're like, what are you talking about? He goes, they could be, speaking of drones, they could be flying a drone, or someone could be looking through the window or just around. And they were like, what?
Wow. So did Tom tip his hand?
Yeah. He knew what it was.
He didn't tip it, huh? He just poured it all out.
Yeah, he was like, yo.
You know what I'm saying? Like, here you go.
He dipped them.
Knocked it over, huh? Oh, my gosh.
He dipped them joints in Sherwin Williams red paint.
Oh, my goodness. Well, Tom, wow, do tell. I'm going to have to get him on the show. I want to hear more.
So my question to you both is, how much could you learn about an opponent using a drone?
Well,
that's the Houston Astros.
They had microphones. They was check. They was check 1 2, check 1 2.
My point is that
vibration devices.
Altuve was like, no, don't grab my shirt. Like, wow, enemy of the states. Just saying.
I mean, if you know what you're going to do, right? But that's the whole idea of the game, though, right? You prepare yourself. No, you prepare yourself.
So are you in favor of the drone?
No, what I'm saying is I'm sort of indifferent to it.
But not the Guardian skull cap, wave cap.
Correct, because that's protecting your well-being and safety.
Yes, protecting. Yeah, okay, it's protecting something. All right.
What I'm saying is, all right. Put it this way. What was it? Is it Browning? Who intercepted the ball at the end zone in the Super Bowl versus who intercepted
Seattle?
that? Yes. Who intercepted that?
Wait.
Who made the interception of the play?
Malcolm Butler.
Okay.
Yeah.
They didn't have a drone. Right?
Who knows?
No. They didn't because by then the Patriots had already gotten in trouble for it. So if anything, New England would have been the last team to continue doing this, knowing that they were the team that
flagged for it.
You got flagged for it. Like, they would be stupid to kind of do it again. My point is, he knew the play. That's why he jumped it. He knew that play. Without use of a drone, he knew the play. So I'm saying, you study your opponent well enough, what difference would it make?
Well, there are cases where, doggone it, and I can't think of the team that did it. It was a college team that deliberately put together a false playbook of sorts and deliberately left a false playbook. It was Texas or something. I want to say somewhere around in there. And teams picked it up. And so I mean, man, anybody, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying to win. Ain't that how that goes somewhere around them lines?
Yeah.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying or something like that. But I ain't got to
remember in college basketball, they said there was a SEC team that basically had done something similar. And so they started changing the names of their plays, and they could see that they blew them out.
Hey, that was in football. That was just a couple years ago. The board, the signs that they hold up or something. That was just,
Oklahoma did it in Texas in 1999.
No, it was a lot sooner. I mean, I'm not saying that.
A lot more recent.
Yeah, a lot more recent. Yeah,
Okay.
I believe it's a lot more recent. I believe so. But I mean,
Did
who
anyone
knows?
see the Netflix Connor Stallions? Speaking of sign stealing,
No, I didn't.
I'm just curious if anybody had gotten a chance to see it yet.
No. I know somebody that stole stop signs, literally. Had them all in his room. I'm not gonna put you out on blast though right now. That's not what I'm gonna do. You know what I mean? I walked in that boy's house. I was like, "Oh, we in traffic court?" What the hell? I didn't know what was going on.
The public
No,
works in here.
I'm like, yeah. I'm like, no, Your Honor. It was like his mother was like, boy, I asked you if you wanted something to eat. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm saying no. I didn't have insurance at the time. Sorry, it wasn't me. And then lastly, for our Olympics portion of the P program, when Wemby is balling for France, man. Is he destined to be a gold medalist?
Hey, why not?
Because
Why not?
we
Certainly
saw
looks that
from
way.
Sudan, Team USA ain't no guarantee.
Yeah.
Just saying.
No, it's not. No guarantee.
saying.
They looking really good.
I mean,
really good.
Shout out to my boy. May he rest up. Kobe on the Kobe side. Get Coach K on the phone. Yeah. Who's this? Come Coach K. I'm really worried. How you got Kevin Durant, Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, everybody in the greatest of all time. What you worried about? Because these Kobe, come save us. Just saying. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And of course, your boy was the flag bearer and Snoop was the torch bearer. I'm rolling with Snoop. Snoopy dog.
Snoop.
You know what I'm saying? Put your mind on my money and my money on your mind. Wait a minute. Did I say that right? Oh, yeah. Just 9 o'clock. It ain't working too well. It's just
it's working wonders, bro.
Why you say that?
Come on, man. Think of the nuggets of gold that we've gotten in these last few shows since we've been on 9 o'clock.
Okay. Nuggets of gold. That sounds like something. Who you trying to call me a gold digger?
She gave me money.
Oh my God.
How does this keep happening?
I don't know. Exactly. Blame him. Blame him, that guy right there. Why my finger looks so crooked anyway?
Whoa, you know.
Do you think
Well, now.
Oh my gosh. France gonna win gold. Who's gonna win the gold in USA men? And when is the 3-on-3 competition in the hoop side? That's what I want to know. Ice Cube, baby.
Wait a minute. That's not a part of this year's Olympics, is it? The 3
Why ain't it?
No, I didn't know if it was. I thought it was.
Absolutely.
Is that on the agenda?
It's breakdancing. We went through this last week, a couple weeks ago on the show. We went through all of the events that's taking place.
I thought you were talking about like 3-on-3 basketball.
Oh man, I thought y'all. Well, it ain't no thought to it. Y'all been drinking Lucia. I see when he came to your house or whatever it is. My gosh, did you send him home with some? My goodness, yeah. We went through the whole list a couple of weeks ago, and y'all still don't know, huh? 3-on-3 competition, Ice Cube. Hey, who's getting ready to add a 4-point line? I just saw that somewhere internationally.
Korea, I believe.
Korea getting ready to add a 4. So is that Cube's influence?
No, it's Steph Curry's influence.
No, it's not. I'm talking about Q at a 4-point line for the 3-on-3 he do the thing jig.
I'm telling you, it's Steph Curry's influence.
Oh my gosh. Why? Because he's a world champion?
Because he shoots from.
Hey, watch it there.
You watch it. You and both sets of your eyes. Yeah. And you watch the comment section because we get another little surprise.
Yeah. Okay.
Fans.
Okay. Right.
Key.
He shoots from where? He shoots from where?
Huh?
Yeah. Shoots and ladders.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Stop it. This ain't the Steph Curry influence, bro. Stop doing that.
Why? How is it not the Steph Curry influence? What are you talking
Adding
about?
a 4-point line
comes
from Ice Cube. Ice Cube has that in the Big 3 league, bro.
Why does Ice Cube have a 4-point line?
Ice Cube. What is it? Harvey, Hackney, Hauser,
Ahmed.
Yeah.
Come on, man. What is going on,
bro? You know what I'm saying? You can't put
that. It's the Steph Curry influence, bro.
Based on what?
The range in which he started shooting from 3 consistently.
Oh, okay. You talking about some range of motion?
Your range of motion
is not good. I had knee surgery. I got an excuse. So yeah. All right. So the range. So it's the distance.
And so because he's been able to shoot from distance, progressively players have tried to shoot from that distance, and therefore you getting further and further from the line. Yeah, go ahead. Try to sneak it through.
Sneak what
Trying
through?
to stick that yawn. Yeah.
I wasn't yawning, bro.
That's all right. That's all right. Your
If
teeth.
I yawn, trust and believe, y'all gonna know I yawn.
Mhm.
The whole
Knock
screen
us
gonna be
out.
blocked out.
Right.
You gonna see nothing but tonsillitis. Okay.
Well, what I'm saying, the consistency from shooting from deep, Steph Curry did that. So more players started shooting from deeper and deeper and deeper. And therefore, you got these games, you got these 3-point, you look at the way the 3-point ball is shot more than the 2-point ball, right? So you have to be able to make it worth more in order to incentivize shooting from so deep. Therefore, it actually becomes a bona fide part of your offensive repertoire because it's like you can get 4 points from it. So now there is more advantageous to shoot from this deep from 3. Otherwise, it was just you just not being afraid of contact and being unskilled enough, lacking the skill to be able to drive and shoot from further into the basket to, get your offense more involved or be a more dynamic player.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, stay tuned because that's coming soon to an NBA arena near you.
It is the 4-point basket.
You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, lastly, Amazon, the NBA, straight foul what they're doing inside the NBA. Because now they talking about trying to pick all 4 of them back up now that they done made this new deal or whatever. The NBA need to stop telling fans that it's about the fans. It's not about the fans no more. Because if it was about the fans, y'all would have went on ahead and matched TNT's offer. I mean, let TNT go ahead and if they match the offer, let them have it. That's what we've been at.
So TNT did match the offer?
From my understanding, yes. Barkley then came out and said as much. He's like, man, yeah, y'all, it's not even about the fans no more.
Wow.
You're just exposing yourself, man.
And that's
greedy for the dollar.
Yeah, and you and at the same you let go of quality program that was part of inside the NBA. Yeah.
What program? What was better?
What was better as a sports show?
As a sports
show. The only thing, listen,
show, though?
As a
pre-game, post-game.
The only thing better from a commentary standpoint than those 4 was Jim Ross on commentary in the WWE. I can't find anything that was more synonymous with its product than and to let that go and to allow it to let go. If for me, if I'm the NBA, I'd be like, listen, we need to find a way to get that collective to our next level or our next plateau. Find a way to get those guys, acquire that product from TNT, buy that product and put it somewhere else. I'd be like, yo, we want to buy this. The NBA wants to buy this because we want to take this to wherever we go next. You can't recreate that.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. But it goes back to what I've been saying from the beginning about the dynamic.
Yes.
The dynamic. They have one hella dynamic, bro. There's nothing. First take, last take it back. They can't touch what Chuck and Charles and did I say Chuck and Charles?
Yeah, Chuck and Charles.
Chuck or Chitlin Chuck, Kenny, Shaq, and EJ. Yeah, and Ernie. Bert, Ernie, I don't know, Sesame Street, Electric Company, you take your pick. But anyway, them 4 right there, man, you break that up.
Yes.
That's a slap in the face, bro. That's a slap in the face. To fans is what I'm trying to say. It is. And Rob Parker actually did a nice little breakdown on why it's a slap in the face to fans. I'm wondering where Jason Whitlock is. Where is he at? He always got something to say.
He gonna argue the affirmative that it was a good deal, that it was so on and so forth.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. All right. Well, anyway, I look forward to seeing all 4 of them guys together again, hopefully on somebody's network. But listen, Amazon and NBC, and whoever else trying to get all 4 of them, they know what the deal is. Man, you don't break that up. You get rid of that, man. Them guys should go when they're ready to go. You understand what I mean? Not because you got some sort of deal in the making that it's just the greed, man. The
idea that you think that it's the idea that this product has been so such a compliment to your brand, meaning the NBA. Its contribution is valued, but because of you seeking more money, you think that you can just replace it. It's not ready to go. It hasn't. Yeah, it doesn't show any signs of being it's not at its end. The four of those guys, they seem like there's still value. There's still the magic there, right? There's still the connection. There's still the value in the brand, such that it can still continue on.
It's that what those guys have, you cannot. It's not quantitative,
right? It's qualitative.
You understand? Now, what you can quantify is how long they've been on, whether or not they get the most viewers. They how many Emmys they've won, and think okay. But what the reason why you tune in to see them ain't got nothing to do with the fact that I don't even know what their numbers are on a weekly basis or whatever. All I know is I want to see the banter.
Yeah.
The personalities of the four go hand in hand. What they have when you turn on that screen, anybody in the television or TV or sports, any of that industry will tell you, bruh, that's what every show that is pre-produced that has a pilot or whatever, that's what they're looking for. They're looking to that's what they want.
Exactly.
They're looking for that.
Yes.
What those guys have. And not every show or program or movie or whatever can, gets that result. But when they go into it, hey, that's what they're looking for.
And what do they have? What do they have?
What do you mean?
What does that show have? You know what that show has?
Charisma, character.
It not only has charisma,
authenticity,
exactly,
genuinity,
and you have honest opinions. You have honest takes. Like the hot takes don't seem forced.
Exactly.
The honest takes.
Exactly.
That are complimentary and that's it's what we do here.
Exactly. I don't know about do, but yeah, we do sometimes here.
I didn't say we do. I didn't say
yes, that's what you said right there.
Heard.
That's exactly what you said.
Run that Double J? I didn't say.
Don't play that back. Don't play that back.
You said I don't know about doo. Well, you might need to go.
Over here talking about what you finna do, a 32? Absolutely not. Razor 52 is the mic. 52 is the mic. Yeah, anywho, and on that note, it's been fun, but we gotta run. Nope, I'll take that back. On that note, I'm leave you with a quote. I forgot I had a quote for us today. It's 9:00, baby, on that side of town. Anywho, there is no wealth like education and no poverty like ignorance. Let me read that again. There is no wealth like education, and no poverty like ignorance.
Mm-hmm.
It's been fun, but we got to run. Don't forget to check us out every Saturday at 9 on the PM side right here on the yard. Or y'all can check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Maybe not even, can't even check us out on Twitter no more, right, Double J, until we get the Snafu Raffle.
Should be up by Monday.
Okay, it's all good. Well, in that case, Instagram, the shop's fan page, on Facebook, and of course, YouTube. Make sure when you over at the tube, please hit that subscribe button. We'd be much obliged. Oh, and if y'all want to check out the merchandise once again, I would just say, whether you're on Instagram or you're on Facebook, go to your shop tabs, all right, and get some merchandise. What I'm saying, them bucket hats is jumping off, baby. And if none of that work, y'all can Google it. Excuse me. For my man's Be Rich, Double J, D Gully, TJ, and all those who follow and support us, we say thank you. Barbershop Jay, you've been listening to the Shop Report. And remember, the next time y'all want to know what's really going on, man, come to the shop. Walk-ins are always welcome. Holla!